Ho! Alright. Bow, bow, bow. Everybody's running Orlag. Update all the channels. We are good. Oh, my phone. I see.
We could be holding up our light. We could be fighting for what's right. Or we could be falling to pieces. Under the bridge of fire burns. Somewhere the pages start to turn. And somebody whispers, I need this. I will do anything just to make you see. Don't apologize for what's in your dreams. Maybe this time will be different. It's only us. It's only us. It's only us
Hey! Nice little sneak in there. I like that. I like that.
There is a beacon in the night, found in the temple of our life, showing us visions of the future. So many faces left to find, down in the caverns of our mind. Need you to follow me deeper.
Why is my stream chat not coming? How to add me? Well, you gotta stick it out in the stream and we'll see. Where the hell is it? Not working. 11 a.m. Wow. Thanks, Swiper, for hosting me, buddy. I'm... Okay, that's cool, but yeah, we're not doing giveaways yet. We're just getting started tonight. We're trying to get a world boss party together. Probably might do a little bit of PvP. We're gonna do a little bit of everything tonight. We're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be 100 all over the place. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we should be having a good time, one way or another. All right. As always, everything's not working how it should, so I need to do a few adjustments. But we are in the process of trying to get a World Boss group together, just so you guys can see some World Boss 10HC. I slept well. It was a solid, like, 2 hours. Pretty happy with it. An hour, 2 hours, maybe. But yeah, we're gonna have spots all night, up the wazoo. I've got more spots than God knows what. Alright, let's see. Hey. Hey, hello. I have to move over because I can't, my stream chat isn't working in OBS, so I'm actually going to do it in the back end on Twitch. I don't have a choice. Love it. Love the emojis. Keep it coming. Looking good. Alright. But yeah, lots of fun stuff today. We're gonna have a great time. We got lots of giveaways. Great interview coming up with LuckyCharm. Great personality. We're gonna get some World Boss going as well. Gonna talk about KOE1. Gonna talk about his background. Gonna talk about his career. Gonna talk about his military experience. Lots of great stuff to take away into your lives. A lot of your younger viewers, you're gonna learn a lot about what some of us old people have done in our lives, and maybe you get a little takeaway from that. I always love listening to other people's life experience. To me, it's just like, it's so awesome. You know, it's very important to me to learn and grow from everybody's experiences. And I hope we can all do that as well. There we go. Finally, my chat started working properly. Please don't spam to be added in my chat. We are going to be doing giveaways. Hey, Heek. What's up, buddy? Let's get a World Boss party together. Heek. Let's see, does LuckyCharm... Heek, do you have a, are you doing World Boss already, baby? Do you want to do World Boss? Can I put a group together with you in it? Okay. So let's do Geek, DD, and LuckyCharm. Heek, we'll have you run bait and we'll have DD in the back. And you don't have Urgoff. And then LuckyCharm. Wait, you do have Urgoff. Okay, so I'm sticking with my pet. I don't have to change anything. You and DD Urgoff, me with Shield and Lucky on Shield. Alright, let's go. Whoa, I'm really low on HP. Oof. Yeah, yeah, you're, yes, go. Alright, wait, you're, this, yeah. Hey. 1500 to 1650. Wait. Alright. Yeah, we're just getting things started, trying to get a world boss group together. Getting it all squared away. Putting out my boy LuckyCharm. Since it's his interview, I'll be carrying him in World Boss today. Carrying. Let's see if my boy Dark Dueler. Hey, he's getting there. 3 out of 4, not bad. He did a little bit of an upgrade. Alright, coming in. Alright, and we have a world boss group. Let's go, people. DD's on toe. Hika's on toe. Schmaxy. Bath salts. He can run that. He's got the DR. Alright, cool. Alright guys, yeah, so much fun. We got giveaways up the wazoo. We got headliners coming in. At the end of the night, just so you guys know, we do have a level 700 giveaway of Dan Coleral. We've got giveaways coming out from raid teams, from KOE1. We've got giveaways up the wazoo. Giveaways I did not plan on doing. Giveaways I did plan on doing. I've got more spots than I expected, because people like to go AFK for no apparent reason, and like to chill out on Friday, which is totally cool with me, but I do hold a strict 12-hour kick times, so I kick. We're about a minute away from going into call with LuckyCharm, and we'll start that off soon. We're gonna go into call with LuckyCharm. We're gonna be going through all the fun stuff with him. Got a little preview soundbite. a little bit of music going, and then we're gonna go into his experience in Bit Heroes, and then we're just gonna have fun the whole night. Giveaways at every turn and angle, and it'll be fun just to keep up. You know, that's the point. Keeping up, having fun, lots of excitement, lots of energy, and just keeping up with the grind. It's one of those days we have a lot of stuff to cover, and to do it, you know. Well, no, Aloe, it's not just because of that. We're keeping you as a mod. You are permanently here. One. Alright, let's go ahead and do our pre-flight boarding like we do with all our international people. LuckyCharm is a native of Russia, so we're going to do a little pre-flight boarding for Aeroflot Airlines.
Дамы и господа, добро пожаловать на борт самолета авиакомпании «Аэрофлот Российские авиалинии», участника международного альянса SkyTeam. Ваша безопасность и комфорт – основные приоритеты нашей авиакомпании. Пожалуйста, ознакомьтесь с правилами безопасности и аварийно-спасательным оборудованием нашего самолета. Ваша ручная кладь должна быть размещена на багажной полке или под сиденьем впереди стоящего кресла. Пожалуйста, не размещайте ручную кладь у аварийных выходов и в проходах. Все электро...
Alright. Hey, Lucky, you there? Where's this dude? Lucky! Hey, buddy!
Hey,
What's going on?
too much, man. I'm just, doing some World Boss with my fellow Russian.
There it is. Alright, and speaking of Russian, we got a little Russian anthem for you here. For our, we try to give a little worldliness to our Twitch, so we got a Russian anthem for y'all here. Let's go.
It's really serious too, so. Actually, today, was canceled for me, so Yeah, that's my name. But yeah, so it was because today's like
my
an
bad.
honors day or whatever. So canceled, and so I got a day off, and actually I ended up going to the dog park to kind of just to get that nice just relaxation. That's my getaway place.
The dog park, eh?
Yeah, and just to a little inside fact, since we're Russian and whatnot,
Yeah.
I have a Siberian Husky.
Poor guy, that's fur everywhere.
Yes, actually, you hit it on. So what's going on right now is the Huskies have two coats. They have a summer coat and a winter coat, and she's shedding right now into her summer coat. So it's a lot going on right now.
Very cool. No, that's not cool. It's a lot of cleaning for you, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Why am
Lots
I?
of vacuuming.
Why am I in third spot? Well, it doesn't really matter as long as
I mean, let them know, man. What you want?
I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. Top 1 point energy. Let's. Who cares? So let's get things started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to go through a few questions, do some giveaways, few questions. I've got so many giveaways just stacked up with your interview. Just everybody was overwhelmingly positive and wanted to support you and KOE1 because KOE1's been such a positive influence to our community here. So, everybody wanted to throw giveaways to, hype up the stream and hype up your guild. So what got what got you interested in Bit Heroes to begin with, boss?
My best friend in the world got me interested in it, and then so we were actually at his at his bachelor's party that I hosted, and what happened was, he kind of like was playing this game, and I was just like, what are you doing, man? And he just kind of like
Lucky, leave it on auto, please.
I wanted to one shot him.
Just leave it on auto. It's gonna take forever. We got 2 baits in a tank. These are super safe runs to save energy, bro.
Okay. So anyway, I was playing this game, and I was just like, what are you doing, man? And he's like, yeah, I'm playing this mobile game that just came out. And I was just like, okay, well, what is it? And he told me it's Bit Heroes. So then what I did was got on to it, and then I just started playing, and then that night I hit like level 30, and I was just like, wow, this is really fun. And then so we played for like a couple more months, and he ended up quitting on me.
Wow. He
Yeah,
got you
and
in. So he hit it and then he quit it. Damn.
Yeah, and then but like what kept me going is I got into this guild. Okay, this guild like was dying. Like as soon as like I joined the guy that created the guild that I'm in, KOE1. Just a little backstory on the guild. He's a game developer as well.
Okay.
So he was playing this game. He's like, I'm gonna have to pass lead. I have to go focus on my game, and so I can thrive on it, and I can put my full focus because I can't run a guild and play someone else's game. Blah blah blah.
Sure.
So he ended up actually passing lead to somebody that pretty much started playing at the same time as I did, and she ended up getting lead, and and then so she ended up going, and then we just developed this guild, the family kind of thing going, and then we got to a point where like we couldn't leave, so we kind of got stuck, and we just got set on one goal, that we just wanted to make this guild into something. And mind you, when I joined this guild, we were like level 30 guild, and like I was level 30. So
Lucky, I forget how ADD you are and how all over the place you are. We are going to be getting to the guild questions, so let's do this. Let's start off with a little giveaway. So this guy is I don't know, you know about Fergus Ferret, Lucky? Are you familiar with the Fergus Ferret story?
No.
Alright, so for those who aren't familiar with the Fergus Ferret story, here it is. It's in my chat. It's Fergus story. and that'll give you a link to the Congregate write-up. He just did an update in April at the end of that stream, and basically it's a guy that runs all content in Bit Heroes. He started like day one. He's been playing for over 2 years. He's level 300 now. He's done all content with familiars. Nothing else, just familiars. So it's a very cool person to watch. If you're going to plan to play a long time, it's a person who you get to see develop and just watch them grow in the game, utilizing just one aspect of gameplay. No, not utilizing the friends list like we all do. We all lean on people like Lucky, like SSS1, like Danny Boy, like Ballbreaker Bike, you name it. We lean on them to carry us. This guy, no, he leans on his familiar. So he's a very special guy to me. Just a great personality as well. Older gentleman, he knows his stuff. So we're going to be giving away three of his spots real quick. These are going to be quick, fast, hot shot, bam, bam, bam giveaways. Just going to go in and out. If you do win, go ahead and when you win, write your IGN in chat as quick as possible so we can get it written down and get it going. This is Fergus Ferret right here, level 308 from Ferretus Guild. He's super cool. But yeah, he's a great dude. So again,
he totally free to play?
Totally free to play, only on familiars.
Wow.
So yeah, these are going to be three quick giveaways. Bam, bam, bam. So let's go ahead. 1 to 50, spam away. There's no right or wrong number. Just spam away. You can't be muted unless you fly. Okay, Sinful Owl, you're a winner. Stop spamming. Your IGN, please, so we can go on to the next one. Quick, IGN. You win, IGN. Bam, move on. Come on. Owl, nice. Alright, let's go again here. Yeah, these are 3 hot shot pew pew giveaways. He's gonna go in and out. It's just, if you plan on sticking around, cool guy to watch. Lazy Boy.
69, LOL.
Nice. Lazy Boy, thank you. Good stuff. Appreciate you throwing that IGN out quickly. Alright, and this is the last spot for Fergus Ferret. For this stream. We have a lot of spots for him, but this stream will be the last one. And with the way I work, okay, grats, Jurger Mole, IGN, please. Give me a second. Oh, that's not his IGN. Thanks. Give me a second. It's not his IGN, I think, right? So, Lucky Boy. How long you been playing BH?
About to be 2 years in June.
2 years.
Yeah.
A long time.
It was. I think it was about the time when mobile came out. Wasn't it?
I don't know. I haven't been playing 2 years. Asking a wrong. No, bro. You know when I started. I started December 6th of last year.
Oh man! Wow.
I forget. I was saying May 2017 was mobile.
All right, May 7th. May. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So like a month before, whatever.
There it is.
Okay.
So when you were starting out Bit Heroes 2 years ago, which in game years, that's like 2 years. In game years is like 20 years. It's a long time to stick with a game, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when you were starting out, is there a player that really helped you that you're like, this guy this guy is like my jam. He's been with me for forever. I won't remove him off my friends list, even if he goes AFK for like 50,000 years. He's my homie. He's my OG. Who's the guy? Who's the guy or a group of people that helped you out to get you to LuckyCharm level that you are?
Man, I can't say one, but there were several, and I do remember them. Of course, Pew Pew Laser.
Pew Pew Laser.
He was
Go.
he was one, and he was he was OP at the time, and he still is pretty much, but it's just like it's just different times. And then Mortify. He was also a really good he just knew so much and also very powerful player. And then Peyo was the other guy, and he was also really, really OP, and one of the first people in the game to ever max his accessory, which was the Melvin the dual strike accessory. So
And it's still not a bad accessory. For the attack accessories, they're not superly like one. Well, there are some that aren't that great, but it's still not horribly far from the meta.
exactly, yeah, and he was the first one to max it. So I was pretty proud. He was pretty proud, and everyone else was that had him too was pretty happy to have him. So
Definitely, that's awesome, man. So let's talk about your guild. I know this is your passion. This is your baby. Before we talk about your guild, let's sneak in another giveaway. You mind if we do that? Another giveaway to help these folks out with some spots?
hey, I love giveaways. Let's go.
Alright, so we got Wang C21. Now, Wang has actually been playing right around the same amount of time that I have. So, just another person that is extremely grindy like myself. And he's level 431. So he's another one that's, hitting the pavement running, for sure. He's waiting on up-tiering his weave right now. But yeah, level 431, OP boy. He runs tank and bait, primarily tank. I don't have many tanks in the giveaway, so it's a great chance for that. This giveaway is going to be on 1 to 200. And then once I start it, we're going to go back into the... Actually, we have... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, go ahead there. Wang. Alright. Let's take a look. Where were we? Alright, so, guild. In your current guild, you're the guild leader, right?
Actually, no.
You're not. Who's the guild leader?
Becca Boo.
Becca.
Well, yeah, she's an Irish lad.
Okay, wait. How does that work? Isn't a lad a term for a dude?
Well, actually, it's used interchangeably, but yes.
Really?
Usually
I thought it was like a lass. I thought lass was a girl and lad was a dude. I didn't know that was interchangeable.
But it's also apparently used, because we had this conversation, as also can be used. Yeah, because how we're like, let's go, guys. Usually it's used for everybody in that group kind of thing. So it's just more of like interchangeable.
I hear you. So, you're an officer though, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, her and I brought the guild up from the ground up.
Okay. So, do you help with recruiting and that kind of thing?
Yeah, and funny fact, I've been banned from the guild recruiting tab and Bid Heroes for 6 months.
Oh, you over spammed it?
Yeah, and it was always different what do you call them? Screw ups. So it wasn't never the same screw up. So I had 3 different screw ups that I didn't know about. I just didn't look at carefully, and then I just got banned.
I see. Well,
Yeah,
what's your opinion of Bid Heroes Discord management? No, you don't have to go too roasty or too hard on it. Just what's your opinion?
I try not to say too much on there, and I think it yeah.
All right, we'll leave it at that. I think that's fair. Now, with
Yeah.
KOE1, What is what? Okay, so there's a lot of guilds out there, right? You know, we got Chaos, we got Arleg, XGG, we got you name it, every name under the sun, from troll guilds to just guilds that mess around, to Hatrius, who's an icon and a legend in the game himself. You know, we have a lot of different guilds and aspects and just amazingness within Bit Heroes. What takes KOE1 and puts it aside from everybody else? What makes you guys that gives you guys that it factor? What is KOE1's it?
Oh, absolutely. It's the family. Let me tell you, it's the family. Like, I know there's a lot of family guilds out there, but it's the family. Like, I'm sure Aloe that's in chat right now could even attest to that, because like, not many of us are huge, play to win people in there, but hey, let's go take a look at the expeditions, the rank, the push, the thrive that we had to be in the spot that we were in. It doesn't take that many folks to be, play to win. It was people that wanted it, and people. Roman, did you get to see the ranks, by the way? Like,
I've been watching it. So look, this is what happened. First day, I said it. Arleg and KOE1 at the end, they're the two to watch. And up until yesterday, when you guys pulled ahead and just left them in your dust, you guys were neck and neck the whole way. Neck and neck. And I was just watching. I was cheering for everybody. I cheer for everybody because I'm a big cheerleader, big softy at heart. So I don't care who it is. You guys working hard. I love that grind. I cheer anybody grinding. But yeah, I watch you guys going up and going down, going up, going down, and everybody's pushing. I know Tormy and the Alliance, they're working hard. They're trying to make a name for themselves. Putting 6 or 8 guilds together now, some crazy amount, and just watching that put together and then pushing. And you saw what they did with Dusk, putting themselves in first place with such a massive margin of 5 million points. So it was It was fun to watch.
Yeah, so when we started, like you said, like they pulled ahead of us. Well, we had Ex Giddy in front of us, we had Transylvania in front of us, we had Arleg in front of us, we had Caffeine in front of us, and we were like, no, we're not gonna let this happen. And we were just like, you know what, we're on a mission. And we were just on the same. We all were on the same page about what we wanted, and that's what we're really good about. We're really good about communicating, and we're really good about knowing each other and what we're capable of. So we were like, you know what, this is what we're gonna do, and this is how it's gonna happen. And then just boom, we were back in 7th place. Like there was like no questions about it. So that's what, like, to answer your question, that's what really makes us stand out, is our family connection.
So if somebody was to be like, you know what, I'm not satisfied with my guild, I'm looking for a new guild. I hear this LuckyCharm guy, he's always recruiting. He's always saying, we got spots. We can help you out. We're family oriented. We'll support you. You ride in our little backpacks. Jump in my little Jansport, my LuckyCharm Jansport. I got you. What requirements does KOE1 have to get into that KOE1 Jansport?
All right, our requirements is you have to be above guild level. And that the reason we say that is because we worked hard. Everybody in the guild has worked hard to get the guild level up to what it is. So if you want to get into the guild level, the least you could do is be above that level, because all the hard work and all the perks we've grinded for has already been done. So the least you could do is already be past that.
What is KOE1's current level?
We are one.
Alice said 259. 259.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Aloe's one of my chat mods, so she's got you guys covered.
Good. Thank you. Because I'm like, I really don't remember. But yeah, so we're 259, and we're also in the top 50 guilds as far as level, and obviously just as far as goes events. But so we have the level requirement, and then we also have contribution, which is free to play achievable. Okay, you don't have to be play to win to get it. We have a ton of people that are free to play in
All
our
right, so
guild.
talk to me there. I've heard free to play contribution 100K. I've heard free to play contribution 2 mil a week. What is free to play contribution to you?
To us, it's actually 400K a week.
That's easy.
Easy, and you'd be surprised how many folks can't meet that, and they immediately get the boot.
Oof, the boot.
Yeah, I mean, like
400K is
you
boring.
So like whenever they don't meet that, it's just like you just know immediately how like uncommitted they are, and that's like because a lot of folks like get burnt out so quickly in this game because it just how much there is to do and how much you have to be on every day. You understand this, Roman. You're on every day. You're on. You even have a timer for yourself.
Don't compare me. don't compare me to. I mean, I'm in the extreme case. When I get into a game, I'm like 1,000. Some people are 100. Some people are 75. I'm 1,000. I don't expect everybody to be 1,000. That's why instead of a 6-hour kick timer that I wanted to do, I was forced to do a 12-hour kick timer.
Exactly. So we have folks that have to be on every day. Every day. That is the requirement. And, a lot of times, like if they aren't on, we give them a little leeway of 2 days, but they have to explain to us what happened if they want to stay in. Obviously our guild is, R7 heroic ready guild. So like everybody wants that. So what happens is like, well, you got to explain yourself. So what happens? So we do allow that because we are a family friendly guild. We're not just like, oh, you screwed up, you're out, kind of thing. We're we do share some love. So we like to have that family bonding experience in our guild.
I like it. Family bonding. So, 400K a week for weekly contribution for this invasion. It was a 2-week invasion. What did you guys put like a rec on that?
Yeah, and especially
if you don't mind me asking, yeah. Lucky, you there? We lose Lucky? I can't hear you, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. You just came back.
Okay.
Okay, you just left again.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, there you go. You're just like a little in and out. I don't know what's up. So what was your weekly, your contribution for this invasion, if you don't mind me asking?
Add up our contribution until Monday morning. But I'm gonna have to ask my guild leader about that. She does the contribution. She does the weekly contribution.
Okay,
so
for sure.
Yeah. She does the Excel sheet, all that good stuff.
I like it.
We have that system. We're very big on that. That's how we know how everybody's meeting their quote.
And by the way, guys, I get this question a lot. I want the questions at the end of the stream to be focused on Lucky, so I'll answer it right now. The average K contribution for this invasion was 1.8 million. Just so you guys are curious. I had to average it out earlier because I got a bunch of spam DMs about it for some reason. Let's do our first giveaway of a KOE1 team, or a team you guys put together. So I don't know if everybody's from KOE1 or not, but we have... Let's see who we got. See if I can type fast enough to work. Lars1999VK, KOE1, level 338.
That's ours.
Yeah, it looks like a really weird HP, though. It's like somewhere between a bait and a DPS. And those running Polaris. Okay. Agent _ a TEX, I think.
Yep.
There we go. Nice
That's
DPS
our boy too.
there. Very nice. And then we have no MYSZPL. Some of these names, I tell you. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Dude, he wailed and in expeditions. Like the gear may not show it all, but whew,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. So this is a full KOE1 guild. So it's basically your raid team in a bag. It's Can't go wrong with the raid team in a bag. You know, this is one spot, but you get all 4 people, 4 for the price of 1, and it's a full raid team. You instantly can run R6, and you can probably with that raid team, I'm gonna say you can probably semi-auto R7HC. Did you say that, Lucky?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Somebody messaged me and I was replying to them.
I hear you. Alright, so the giveaway is live right now. This is for a full KOE1 raid team. So it's an instant raid team, instantly able to do content just like that. You win it, you go do content. Win content, win content, win content. So you basically get a little piece of that famous KOE1 Jansport. So now people are going to be messaging you, Lucky. You got to get ready for it. Asking about the KOE1 Jansport treatment. So guys, it's not limited to one number. Go ahead and spam away and have fun with it. Let's take a look here. So when it comes to GVG, what do you guys... I mean, we don't know how long it's going to be, of course. But this is a double point GVG. So this is where most of the top players get their massive boosts in TS. Do you plan to hit it hard?
So a lot of us actually spoke about that, and we don't see any like gaining anything from this GVG, because a lot of us being able to get that new ancient that's going to come out. So we're not pressed on it, if if I can use that. We're because only 10 folks are really gonna get the ancient, and we already know who those 10 folks are. So
that's not true. You don't know that. I'm going for it. I don't care.
Hey, I've played this game long enough.
Right. I mean, I have all the mythics for it, so why not?
Right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. But I'm missing a couple of world boss ones.
Well, I think I have 3. I'd have to toss my world boss ring and maybe get one more drop, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that. But yeah, so we already know the drill, and they ain't gonna change it. But so we're not really pressed on TS, and we're all happy where we are, and of course we want to be better, but I don't know if we're gonna actually try to do top 10. We might go for the top 20.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one because I think a lot of people are gonna be pushing for it. The GVG is a good way to showcase your guild. I know K is gonna be pushing hard for it. A lot of people in K want to get 100 TS from it. And that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's what we call a metric shit ton. Even at double drop, 100 TS from a GVG is fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'll be probably happy with 50, and 50 is already quite a grip.
Yep. So, and it's 2 days right after expeditions. What were they thinking?
I don't know. They have to do a plaque sale, because I will just be doing free gen until plaques go on sale. I'm not going to be giving into their bullshit. I mean, if they expect me to go for full price, to cash roll it, no. No, they're going to see a big gap. They're going to see people who have plaques saved for GVG specifically going ham, and then all of a sudden Thursday when the sale comes, everybody else is going to follow.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean, it's all expected.
Yeah, and that's what it's looking like. We saw the sale that's going to happen Thursday and then Friday. So they're doing their regular trend, which is going to put us a little bit of, I don't know. It's just gonna make us feel a little uneasy, especially after this big first. And just let me tell you, it was our first expedition for Tier 10.
Yeah, and that's a huge shout out right there. I mean, getting 7th in the first expedition of T10 is insane. I mean, it's crazy numbers.
So I don't know what they were thinking about having GVG 2 days after expeditions. That's just I like nobody's ready. Like
But we've had it many
like-
times before, just like that. I think it's become kind of a trend. We were all kind of expecting it, but at the same time, rough.
same time we're like, I don't know if I'm gonna go as hard as Expeditions, because I really wanted that Twitch or whatever, that
Right.
Oblivion or whatever,
Yeah,
whatever we wanted.
well, by the way, what were you going for during Expedition?
Both of those, Twitch and Oblivion, just for my tank set for whenever Ancient comes out, in
You
hopes
weren't
of.
going for extra myths to up tier abhorrence?
No, I mean honestly, like I just wanted those two mythics just so I could have them as a collection, and that was really my goal. And of course, like some levels, and I saw you catching up to me, so that was also a nice push for me. I was just like, you know what, I just gotta make sure I just do enough to stay ahead, and that was my goal. So
Yeah, you're still
was
ahead
fun.
of me a little bit there, I think.
Yeah, you were catching on, man. You were right on my tail. So I
Well,
had to
I do have 100 packs and 10 normal that I'm going to be doing this weekend, so that's going to push me a little bit too.
Nice. You enjoy that, man. You enjoy that. I like to spread it out a little bit.
It's Melvatron, man. He's a succubus. That's what he wants it.
He wants it. I love it.
He's just collecting it left, right, and center non-stop. Just those chests are just the cancer of my being, because it's so many. To make 7 of those, it's 7 times 150 chest drops.
Yeah.
I've already made 3 of them too, so I'm working on my 4th right now.
My gosh. Dude. I mean, you're a better man, so yeah, I'm gonna let you leave that. I'm gonna leave that job to you. I'm gonna focus on other things.
I wanted a max mythic. I didn't want to farm familiars, and max mythic and not farming familiars. This was pretty much the only choice.
Yeah, that, and I'm glad they did that too, because that's gonna help so many other folks out too. Because that was AIDS, like you said.
Yeah.
Like it was cancer. It was cancer. Like,
I'm not a Minecrafter. I'm not a RuneScaper. I don't play the little fucking chop down a tree and build a house games. And that's what
Exactly,
farming
yeah.
familiar is to me. Chop down a tree
Yep.
and build a fucking house. No, thank you. No, thank you.
it just felt so. Yeah, it felt like too much of a grind. There's a grind and there's too much, and that's what it felt like. Too much.
I feel you. Just like trying to guess this raid team here. Why am I...
Oh, they're still going? What in the world?
Yeah, it's been 900 guesses. For a number 1 in 400, it's been a little bit over 900 guesses.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. And that's not even that's not the team either.
That's one of the teams. And we have...
Oh my goodness.
Hey, we have a winner. There it is. Winner, winner, winner. Congrats, lazy boy. I already have your IGN here since you are a previous winner this evening. And we're going to immediately go into the next raid team, because that took entirely too long. That was not something I was prepared for. That take that long. So this next team's going to be another KOE1 raid team. We got Spree's T or Lee? Is it T or Lee? I can't.
Oh.
Spree's T.
Oh wow, this guy you want, guys. Guys, this guy you want. Priesty.
How do you spell it's Priesty? Why is there an S there? Is it S Priesty?
S Priesty with a S. Yeah, S Priesty.
Why is it not coming up? Why do I keep failing?
No, it's a EI instead of IE. It's a EI.
S-P-R-E-I. There it is. Oh, Aloe, you misspelled it. It's not on me. Blame Aloe. Blame Aloe. And then
I know my guildies, man.
And then she changes it to try to cover her story. I see how it is. I'm like, Aloe, you spelled it wrong. I can't do nothing.
Oh, dude, Priesty's in the chat. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
A lot of your guildies
I know my
representing.
guildies, man.
Yeah.
I know my boy. My boy.
Looking good. Full DR. You got that good stuff all around.
Yeah, this is high quality right here.
Big OP. And then we got what is that? Tazalmus. Not,
Now he's also a really good one because he also working on his TS as well as don't overlook that new tier tank set because he has 3 out of 4 which prevents a death. Now, preventing a death is really key, especially an R6 heroic if some of y'all are in it. All right, you know about those deflects, you know about those deaths, so that set actually will save your life. And he heals. He's actually Requiem healer. So with Urgoth, like, you definitely want him on your team.
yeah, it's definitely. Wait, isn't? Oh no! Oh, we got a winner already. That look at this one. What was it? 6 guesses? It was 6 or 7 guesses, something like that. 9 guesses. So it's either super duper quick or taking forever.
Definitely sold that one.
Yeah. Lemon, what's your IGN, please? Yeah, it started and it's done. I did. I showed all 3. We didn't talk about all 3. Just to save time. Alright, Lemon D, we got you, boss. You like my setup for this world boss? So 2 people, Heek's running Oblivion as well. DD up front with the Basalt, and so he's over maxing his DR in the front. Even if his stuff gets reduced, he's overcompensating his DR. And then Heek and I are power healing with Oblivion to top you up if you do get deflected.
Nice, I like it.
So it's like we call it the 3-ply condom deal. 1 condom breaks, you're not having a baby. 2 condom breaks, you're not having a baby. 3 condom breaks, you're probably having a baby. But it takes a while to break all 3 condoms.
Oh, guys in chat are like Priesty was like, I guess they just wanted my tentacles.
Nice. Yeah,
he got that mount. Yeah. Did you end up buying that new cosmetic?
I don't buy cosmetics. Oh, you mean the donation to some kids or something? Yeah, I donated to some kids. Sure, why not?
Yeah, it was towards a good cause. Why not?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if it was to prevent child labor, I wouldn't donate to that because I believe in child labor. I think kids need to work. You know, instead of sitting on the couch at home playing Xbox, I can definitely have them build a couple iPhones in my backyard or something. You know. Might not be a popular opinion, but yeah, who cares? I will put my kids to work. My 2-year-old, she needs something to do. She just messes around tearing the house down. Instead of tearing the house down, I can put her to work. 2 years old, she's ready. It's time to take her to the mines.
She can fit through those holes.
Yeah, damn straight. So when it comes to gaming in general, just like this is a general blanket question, what type of gamer are you? Are you like a completionist? Are you an end gamer? Are you a socialite? What do you characterize yourself as? When you play, how do you play?
Yeah. I'm really competitive when it comes to gaming. Like very competitive.
I saw that. What was it?
Unfortunate.
8 million points and some TG for the leg and power, I think. Was it?
Yeah, I wanted that leg and power.
Oh yeah, you did.
I actually ended up the guy that was competing with me that event. So, you know, we made a good thing out of it.
Cool.
He's still working on his runes. Unfortunately, you know, he also started out like you did. You know, so and your runes are like the biggest thing to get. It's the hardest thing to get, and so he's also in the same boat. And so it's just you know, I'm really competitive, and I like, but unfortunately, because this game is so, you know, pay to win, it's just you know, there's limitations. There's limitations to all you can do, kind of thing. So so I just do what I can, and because, you know, I still like to have fun outside of this game, and I encourage everyone to keep that in mind. You know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that you still have to pay the bills. You still gotta feed yourself.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. I
You
don't
can
live under
only-
my parents' roof.
Yeah, you can only sneak your mom's credit card so much. Before you're gonna
I'm a
get
college
caught.
student. Yeah, I'm a college student. I'm married, and I live, in under my own roof. So it's just you gotta keep all those things in mind. So
Right.
can't
Also-
imagine what other guys do. Like the guys that are way above us, just like, geez, man.
Well, I know
Like-
what some of them do, but I don't mention stuff. If you want to talk about it on my stream, come on my stream. I'm not going to talk about other people's professions or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
some people
I'd
have
be
really
curious.
good jobs.
I'd have to do that. Yeah.
That's why I have a lot of people come up on stream and talk about their professions, because it's really interesting. Like Huayra came up here, talked about his dentistry and what drove him to be a dentist and that kind of stuff. And that's super interesting. And we'll go into that with you in just a little bit here as well. A little bit what your passions are and what got you going there. But before we do that, let's do another giveaway. So we got...
I loved it.
I got one Cozy Boy. Wasn't he an enemy? You guys picked him up?
Wait. Oh, how'd you get that? Okay. Oh, you got that spot. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a raid team. I don't put this stuff together. Alo's in charge of all this stuff.
This must have been a recent. Yeah. So he used to be in our guild.
Okay.
Cozy Boy ended up leaving our guild. Just he was really busy at work, and he wasn't able to meet the requirements, and so we had to let him go.
Okay.
He's obviously on the right track, as you saw his gear and everything. So,
on Amino Regal, we actually have him being interviewed tomorrow. So I don't know what he's doing, but okay. He donated this spot to Alo as well.
Okay. Roman, explain to me how this happened.
Why are you asking me? You should be asking Alo. She's in charge of this. She put these.
No.
together.
But, so I asked him for a spot for the giveaway. Okay, and I asked him before he was on for the interview. So that's how I want to know how this happened.
Well, technically, his interview was actually scheduled before yours. To be honest.
Really,
with you.
like from last week?
Yeah, from 2 weeks ago, actually. But it's just.
Oh, wow.
I have. Working with interviews, working with scheduling is really difficult, and just making it work. I read that Riley Reid for all the wrong reasons, but that's okay. But just ignore that right there. And we're gonna
It was
go
intended.
ahead. Oh, that was what it was intended. That was why the naming was done, because of Riley Reid.
Yes.
Oh, that's horrible. I feel bad. I met her at AVN 2 years ago. She was a super cool person.
Dude.
Yeah.
What?
She's super cool, but like I'm an old. I used to be in the industry, so she recognized me a little bit. Her production company recognized me, but
Oh my gosh.
she was charging
Roman.
$10 a photo. $10 a photo.
Oh my gosh, Roman.
So you want to
Part
take
I'm freaking about. I'm thinking about that. I'm learning so much about you.
Yeah. But yeah, to take a picture with Riley Reid, you had to pay her production company $10. What the hell?
Wow.
What the hell? And also, I'm sure you've heard of Bonnie Rotten.
Remind me.
She's
Remind
just
me.
she's just covered in tattoos. Does all the really taboo style scenes.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, she was covered in the sports tape for a muscle recovery.
Yeah.
Because she was just
kid tape, yeah.
kinesiology tape. She was coming back from an extremely aggressive scene the previous day.
My gosh. Oh my gosh.
I was chatting her up because her and one of my really close friends, from way back in the day, Belladonna. I mean, a lot of people don't remember Belladonna, but I'm really close friends with Belladonna. But yeah, it's like a generation ago. But yeah, they're really close friends, and they were chatting, and she was telling me, that Bonnie Rodden was on set. They had to do multiple takes, 7 hours. 7 hours of very rough takes. I'm not going to go into specifics, but 7 hours of very rough physically active takes with multiple male participants.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be multiple. I mean, 7 hours.
Yeah. Poor girl. But yeah, Gratz Valley West. I got your IGN here as well, buddy.
Gosh.
But yeah, Avian's always fun. I like going when I have a chance. My current job just restricts me a little bit time wise, but I always get the, if it's not free, it's heavily discounted with the VIP pass, the whole nine, and going there, meeting my girls, meeting the producers. It's always a great time.
My brother fun fact, met Jeremy.
It's what's his name? Not Jeremy Reynolds. It's Ron Jeremy.
Yes. He met him. Picture, and it was on Facebook. It was great. But yeah, and I was just like, oh my gosh, and he's like, yeah, he's my hero.
I was in the same circles. I knew about him. I never really got to hang out with him. I was more friends with Max Hardcore. If some of you remember Max Hardcore. Mm. So, wow. Max Hardcore had some issues with very risque, very he had some issues with stuff that's not really legal in the U.S. now because it was too extreme.
Oh wow.
So again, we'll talk about this another day. It's a fun experience. I interned at Vivid Entertainment in Ventura.
Okay.
So that gives you an idea of where I was in the industry. So but I was always very social, so I got to talk to a lot of people.
Oh. Wow, I learned so much about you.
Let's talk about you, man. Enough about me. We're not interviewing me.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel or anyone else more comfortable, my first name is actually after a magazine here. It's really well known. Can you guess, Roman? Can you guess?
No.
It's a Russian name, and it's a magazine.
I'm not sure. Go ahead. I can't. Huh?
Maxim magazine?
Maxim? How is Lucky and Maxim the same?
I mean, it's not, but you gotta understand, I'm Russian, and I wanted Lucky Charms. All right, I just wanted Lucky Charms because of the cereal, because that's my favorite cereal. But I had to take on Lucky Charm because the S was already taken by somebody that's been offline for like 2 years. We know about that story.
Go. So let's talk a little about your state. So Alabama, huh?
Yeah, a lot of times, it's looked down because it's the South, but when it comes to
deep South.
Deep, yeah, we go deep.
Yeah, it's deep South for sure.
But yeah, I mean, when you look at football, it doesn't seem so deep,
Yeah, you guys are all about college football. I mean, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, college football state in the U.S.
Exactly.
Are you a football fan?
I'm sorry, I missed that. I cut out.
Are you a football fan?
Actually, I played football in high school, and unfortunately, just didn't have the size or whatever in college. But I do enjoy watching it, and it's in the family too. We love watching football. It's definitely a very American thing to do.
Yeah, that's how you see. So if any of you don't know, Lucky Charm's actually a Russian sleeper cell. If you've seen the movie with what's her name and what's his name and what's there, and basically all the movies about
Angelina
Russian spies.
Jolie.
Yeah. All the movies about Russian spies that are subverted into American society. Lucky Charm is one of those. They put him in a large Alabama university and indoctrinated him in the football culture, so he blends in. That's that's the secret way to do it. Let's throw up another giveaway because we have a lot tonight, and I want to get through them, and I kind of want to take a pretty chill night tonight. Let's see. We got first one tonight is Aloe. On this one, we're going into the bigger raid teams now, so a little bit beefier, a little bit more work. These people put in their builds. This is a full T10 build with full T10 Peppermint and Abhorrence. So what that means is Aloe got 4 mythics from this expedition in order to up tier both Peppermint and Abhorrence, and of course T10 Inferno. I've run with Aloe in Melvin, and just it's a breeze. It's fun. I enjoy running with her all the time. We also got S Priesty. Again, it's spelled incorrectly there, but I remember the spelling, and I will forever remember the spelling. Priesty, again, OP. And those cosmetics looks like some weird tentacle porn with some kind of bad tentacle porn with a bad hairdo. That's what it looks like. But it works for sure. And then we have KOE1's leader, Becca Boo. Or how do you pronounce it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got that necrosis. That needs to be up tiered a little bit, but it's okay. And then just working on those up tiers. Too busy leading the guild, I believe.
That's what it is.
But definitely working it. And then and the last one on this giveaway, I think Aloe spelled it wrong. I'm gonna guess. Oh no, there it is. It did work out. Rag on Aloe.
Dude, this guy got he might not have all of the upgrade like fully maxed gear, but he got so many mythics. This expedition, it's insane. Like, this guy was getting them left and right. He's like, I don't even want it. Do you want it? And I'm like, are you serious? Like he was getting them back to back. Like, he's like, pop the pack, got one. Pack the pack, got a next one. I was just like, how do you do that?
Right. So this is gonna be
Hollywood.
A ladies of KOE1 group is what Aloe said. So I guess these are all ladies from KOE1. Pretty cool. So since it's ladies, and you guys are probably gonna creep on them because that's the way all online gamers are, which is cool. Go ahead.
They're single.
And
I'm just kidding.
all of these ladies are single, and they expect you to DM them nudes. If you don't DM them nudes, they will remove you off their friends list within 10 hours. Just so you know.
Yeah, they got a kick timer.
Kick timer. No nudes, kick in 10 hours. But yeah, definitely some really powerful folks on these on this list. Some folks that can really help you in R7HC. Basically, I think this is a full R7HC carry team, if I'm not mistaken. A solid team. Do another shameless plug. Like that. And we'll go back into our LuckyCharm overly intrusive life questions.
Oh man, Roman. That's too funny.
I got you. I got you. All right. So you were born in Russia. At what age did you come over? Oh, Graz Jamgo. If I can have your IGN, please. Lucky, are you there?
Sorry, I was just letting you or whoever won that juicy plug. I was gonna let them have the the little celebration.
Oh, the
Excellent.
there we go. I'll do a quick soundbite for him. So talk to me. Oh, what? Where was I? You were born in Russia, and then you came over to the U.S. Is that right?
Yeah, a little. I got the American plug, is what happened.
Okay. So did they adopt you from like a Russian adoption agency, or if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, no. So what happened was, what happened was I got adopted through my sister. Okay, that kind of sounds funny, but so she was this beautiful Russian hair girl, and who wouldn't want that? So what happened was she got adopted, and she had a brother, and they're like, oh, okay, well, about this, and so the family that adopted her already had 5 kids, and so this all was through a church program actually, and their family, and the family that adopted me, actually, also looking to, take someone in, and they only had 2 kids, and they just felt like they could take something extra in. And for those folks that want to ever adopt anybody, it's not easy. All right.
No, it's not. I mean, and since I'm part of the Russian community in multiple states, I can speak towards that. We have a lot of American families think it's really easy to adopt Russian kids, and the problem with Russian life is it's not easy. Life in a lot of countries is not easy, but especially in Russian child homes, it's very rough on the kids. The kids come from really difficult backgrounds, suffering from ADD, ADHD, OCD, you name it, but they have a lot of issues that they're bringing with them. And you have to have a very, very large heart, a super remarkable amount of patience to take care of them and bring them into your home. And that's seen a lot of families where it's worked, and a lot of families where unfortunately the kids had to be taken back to Russia. So
Yeah, yeah. Did you know Russia was actually going to ban? They actually did ban, but they actually I don't know if they brought it back, but they actually banned the kids from getting adopted from Russia, because what was happening was the American families were sending the kids back to Russia, and it was just becoming such a problem that they were like, well, if you're not gonna put up with the kid and try to raise them or whatever, and you're just gonna send them because they're too hard, we're just not gonna let Americans adopt Russians. So there was a ban from Americans actually adopting Russians.
yeah, that's
and
no
I
surprise.
forget, it was
That's no surprise.
it's like, how are you gonna adopt a kid and then you're gonna be like, oh, you know what, too much trouble, I'm gonna send him back to Russia? Like, what?
Well,
So,
no. So let me. Okay. So I have seen these families that have sent. I know a few personally, to be honest with you, that have
Okay.
taken their kids back, and it's beyond simple issues. Like in America, okay, the kid's got ADD, the kid's got ADHD, the kid's got autism. Okay, yeah, you work with them from birth. There's facilities. There's stuff in place to help these kids out in the U.S. There's stuff out there. But in Russia, they kind of just throw them in the children's home, and they have to deal with it. It is what it is. And then they draw this beautiful picture for the American family to try to adopt the child, and then they bring the child over to the U.S. and they work with them for years and years, and they just can't do it. Just sometimes.
But we're not puppies. We're not animals. Like you can't just return them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're human beings.
I hear you, Lucky, but I mean, these are really loving, caring, amazing families.
I understand.
They couldn't do it because these kids are psychologically scarred. They were beaten in the children's homes to within an inch of their lives. They come out bruised. They come out psychologically, physically scarred.
I get it. Yeah.
I mean, these kids are not taken care of. People talk about impoverished American kids. Fuck off. Please.
Thank you. I actually appreciate that comment.
Fuck off with that shit. Yeah, please. We're talking about Mother Russia. This is a completely different country, a completely different standard of living, a completely different way of taking care of your kids. The animals that live on Russian subways are more taken care of than these kids, which is the truth. So it is there. Lucky is one of the very, very lucky scenarios. He had a sister who came over. He came over. They both found loving families. Just got lucky along the way.
Yep, exactly, yeah. And it was a church program, so I got really lucky. A lot of times it's different scenarios, and this one just happened to fit my scenario, and it just happened to work out because, like Roman, like you said, there's unfortunate stories, and I was getting close to that unfortunate story, but fortunately, my family put up with me. So I just had to get my stuff together and just kind of had to grow. A lot of those folks have to grow and just overcome those problems, and it wasn't easy, but I'm just thankful every day for my family. So
yeah, I mean, it's that patience to that next level. You have to take that patience from here to here. And
I know we said we wouldn't say so much about like personal stuff, but like I'm just an open book and I can't help it. Like that's how I am. Like I just that's how I am, and I just.
All right, so before we go into a little bit, basically we're going into LuckyCharm's life, full submarine dive here, full Akula class dive into Lucky's life, which I wasn't really planning to do so much, but we did talk about something that I'm passionate about. That's Russian child adoption.
Yeah.
So. Because I've been on both ends of it. I've helped. I have adoption agencies in Russia that help facilitate, and I have families in the U.S. that look for kids. I've helped both aspects. I've worked with the city of Carlsbad, California, for Russian foreign exchange students as well. I'm just a member of that community in general. So I've been around. I get around.
You understand.
Yeah, I've seen it in all directions. So right now we're going to be doing, this is going to be the feature team. This is the feature team for KOE1. This is the last raid team giveaway. And then we're going to be going into really OP, ridiculous pairings for the rest of the night. Pairings and trios. We've got level 700, maybe level 700s with an S. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. This is gonna be that one. We got LuckyCharm at the start of this one. Person we're talking to. We got CJ Styles, another OP. Again, these two are amazing players to help you with your raid team, and if you see them in PvP, they're really easy to just mow. Really easy to just mow through. Yep. Awesome. Love that new pet. I'm using it right now. We got Riley Raid. Isn't Love it.
Isn't that such a small world?
Oh, it is. Oh, it's always a small world. Needy Harvester. Somebody we haven't touched yet. But nice ruins. Solid. That block works well with the Sakura, so it gives it a nice little kicker there. Definitely a solid build. So yeah, we're gonna throw that one up. This is gonna be one. Wait, what? Did I get aired?
Oh, it's only 3 folks going right now. Yeah. Wait, just stay there. We'll rejoin. We just gotta finish this world boss, and we'll be right back. We'll hop right into those spots.
Wow, I see how it is. He don't give a fuck about me. He don't care. He don't love me. He don't love me.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I was just talking to you, and I was just like, "Oh, wait a minute!" And I started counting how many people are going.
He's getting impassioned with your voice. He's like, your voice is so mesmerizing. You're putting our boy Heek to sleep. That's sexually seductive.
So we're actually winning right now. I don't want to jinx it, but
okay, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh, he just died. Dang, I jinxed it.
You did? Why you gotta open your mouth? This guy.
Oh, yeah, we got wiped, but we got close.
Roger Dodger.
There we are.
I honestly don't give a flying fuck about 20 energy. So you're totally chill, bro. I got 99 problems in life. 20 energy is not one of those 99 problems.
I think if I had Ergoff on, we would have been able to 3-man it. I've done 3-man before on this.
It's that early bit right now. That's when it gets a little hairy. Once the Oblivions start getting SP, they can start spot healing that DPS and just poking it up slowly.
I actually taught that to one of your street guys that are watching you right now. S Priesty, that we keep misspelling the name. We got it down now, but yeah, I taught him that trick where you like use that SP to heal instead of just kind of like attacking or doing something stupid with it.
You're talking about baits and tanks?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna disagree on that a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay to disagree. I don't believe. Well, anybody running bath salts should never, ever, 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 ever use the heal skill, in my opinion.
No. Wait, who said that?
I don't know. I heard you wanted something about healing. I got a little confused there.
Yeah, with Oblivion, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Oblivion. Only Oblivion, because that 1 SP heal.
Yeah, and you should be doing it on your. Well, just like we were doing Nether back in 1912. Topping off your DDs, damage dealers. Yeah.
That's basically what I just said.
Alright. Yeah, I got it. I'm still thinking bath salt. Oblivion's so new to me. This is the first tier I've ever had it. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna save that spot. I can use it for a different day. Thank you, TK.
Ooh, TK hopping in with them spots.
Yeah, today is really full, but I really need it for another day. One day is a little bit short for me.
Hey, TK, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you. I still remember that time you and I ran with your account, man. That was awesome.
You know what I've never done? I've never done with TK is I've never run him on dual accounts. I've done it with Juppers and Tuppers, but I've never done it with TK. I want to do one of these days.
Yeah, he messaged me. And he was like, "Hey, I'm also using my alt," and I'm like, in my head I was thinking, I'm like, your alt's still OP. What are you talking about? Let's go. Like you're OP on both accounts. It's just like you're so good. Like you don't gotta tell me that. You're so good. I felt like a pleb joining the group. I was just like, man, if anything, this is more of a carry for me. Is TK carry. I love that guy.
Ow. Be careful. You blew out half my viewers' eardrums. There's like a weird squeak that just went through.
Some of your other streams too.
Oh, like a weird squeak that falls through?
Yeah. Sometimes when I was watching and it would just like pop out of nowhere and I was like, ugh.
That's not good.
Chupacabra.
So let's go back a little bit to you and yours. So yeah, your family. You said you moved a lot. You got to see all of the U.S. pretty much.
Yeah. I grew up in a good, well-off family, and just with that comes jobs and moving, and I'll tell you everything about me, but I won't expose my family, but yeah, it just with with a lot of moving and
the basis of that question was more of out of all the states you visited. Sorry, we kind of went into the question, but you started answering before I finished. But you're chill. Out of all the states you've been to, you like Alabama the most, or is there another state you'd rather live in?
I do like Alabama, but I actually really liked Colorado as well. Colorado.
Is it because you like pot? Like you really like pot?
Well, I can't because of 3 things. My wife is against it. My state that I live in is against the law, and the military. I'm actually still partially in the military, and I.
Oh, that's right. You got 10 years. 10 years, right?
So I got another 10 until I can retire from that, and then once I launch my civilian, and then I can retire from that. So 2 checks. You can call me 2 checks, but not until then. But yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah. So Colorado, because, and this probably hops into another question you're going to ask me later, which is my hobbies.
Yeah. Before we do that, let's talk about your military service a little. A lot of people appreciate. Like for me, I'm super proud of my military. If I was allowed to serve, I would. I actually have a letter from the Secretary of Select Services says I can never be drafted. I can never be put into any military branch, including the Coast Guard, because of my horrible eyesight. And the reason I got that letter is because after I got returned back from Fort Jackson, South Carolina, after MEPS put me through, because of my eyesight, I got returned back. I appealed to my congressman. And my congressman sent it up the chain, and then I got a letter back from the Secretary of Select Services. This was back under Bush's era, and I said, no, you can never serve in any branch. This letter is good for it, and it's also written on your DD-214. You are not fit for any military duty. This is an honor. It's a medical discharge, so it's not dishonorable or anything. I cannot do any military duty because of my severe myopia and astigmatism. Fun stuff.
Wow. Yeah.
So what about your service? What did you do? What branch first off?
So I was in the Army branch under the Airborne Division. I was a Maroon Beret for 4 years.
Maroon Beret. So what does that entail?
So I jumped out of airplanes and did a ton of field exercises to prepare for anything that may come our way that might be an emergency. And I mean, I enjoyed it while I was in, and I learned a lot, and I matured, and I grew, and I wouldn't trade the experience for anything. But it was just time for me to move on to something next chapter in my life, and that's what I did.
Yo, we'll do questions at the end of the stream. So Lucky, for those that don't know, what is the difference between a person in the Airborne Division and an Army Ranger?
Army Ranger, they just have a tab than us. So like we have Airborne, and so it is a prerequisite to be a ranger in the military. So you have to. So the prerequisite is to be airborne in order to be a ranger in the military.
And you just decided not to pursue it?
Didn't have my. So I did pursue it, and what happened was I didn't have my citizenship papers in order to pursue it.
I see.
Still a Russian citizen at that time.
And you had to be fully. In order to be a ranger, you had to be
I didn't. Yeah. I think my theory is the reason my parents didn't get me my U.S. citizenship papers by that time is because they were still on that thinking about sending me back because I was just a problem child and whatnot. If we want to go into that, but
we all had the childhood. We don't have to talk about that. That's chill.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. And so anyway,
I got my citizenship in 2003 actually. So I've been a citizen for 16 years. Pretty proud of that.
Oh wow, nice. I came to the United States in 2002, and I didn't get my citizenship papers until 2012.
Oh wow, you're coming up.
And
you're not even 10 years yet.
And so I had to do it on my own. My parents didn't do it for me, like they should have, but they didn't. And those circumstances, you know, they threatened me to send me back because of whatever. You know, we talked about it earlier. Anyway,
Yeah. No, it's chill. You're the one who's bringing it back. I mean, this guy.
you know, those questions I didn't answer earlier is because, you know, of these kind of things. So
Before we go back, guys, I
I
have a lot of giveaways. Let me just throw one out there real quick. This is a real big one. This is a combo giveaway for my close friend, a person who's helped me from the start, who's been an amazing person just through and through. A helper on my stream, a helper in my parties, and one of the best chat mods out there as well. My friend Heek. The fuck? Heek. Yeah,
sorry.
Nah, that's cool. My boy Heek, and then of course my chat mod here on stream, Aloes. We're putting them up together. So Aloe once again, both full T10. Incredible people, and we're gonna go ahead and throw them up right now. And these are going to be we're starting on our major giveaways. So everybody here is probably going to be over 400 for the rest of the night, for the most part. So spam away. This is for a Heek spot and for an Aloe Era spot. Aloe Era does accept all nudes, minimum 13 inches. If you're below 13 inches, I apologize. You cannot send your nude to Aloe. You know, 13 inches in height, of course. So you can't be a very small person. Solo DD. Aww. And this is for Heat and Aloe Era. Or Areola, however you want to say it. Either way is fine. Forward or backward.
If you want to read it backwards.
Yeah. It's okay. Ray Ramon can't pronounce it. He just pronounces it with his
with his deep voice. Man, yeah. I thought dude, the first time I heard Ray Ramon's voice, I thought it was like a bot, like the one of those you know, those voices that you like cover your voice with that you don't want people to know how it sounds like. I thought he was using that.
That's true, Aloe. Ray can say your name however he wants. But I'm proud of myself. I auto killed Ray twice in PvP yesterday. I'm stoked. I made my second Drazic, so it just chews through everything now. Second +5 Drazic.
Congrats, man.
Yeah. Well, I just slept for 2 hours in the past 48 hours because I was pushing for Friday. I was pushing crazy hard. I did 1.4 million points in PvP and 1.6 million points in Gauntlet in the past 24 hours.
Wow.
So, it's been a bit of a push, but I was able to get top 5 in both and finish my week decently. And I still got all tank augments, even though I really, really need DPS ones. It is what it is. Put my Bobodome at over 50% evade.
Oh wow, nice. Nice.
That is what it is. We'll see if that's effective.
Well, I just got one of my tanks to a 50% DR, so
nice.
I think we're both doing pretty. Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, well, the second I get Macho, it's gonna be instantly 50% because I have that stuff put aside.
Hey, is it weird that Alexa's listening to my conversation right now?
Alexa? I don't know. I don't use Alexa. That's too high end for me.
Does government use Alexa to spy on people?
Probably. I don't know.
It just says something out of like the blue, just in the background because it's sitting in the back. And it's been deactivated for a while, so.
Never know what Alexa's doing.
Yeah, you never know what the government wants with the Russian spy.
Right? Oh, it is what it is. And folks still having gas?
If they come for me, they're just gonna have to answer. That's all.
What it is?
Well.
Folks are not that lucky today on these guesses.
They're like, hey, I want the spot, but I don't know the password.
Oh, by the way, we have a new emoji that got approved. Melbatron emoji. Got that approved today. For my Premium Plus subscribers. So, that's the $9.99 one? I don't know how it works. But the regular subscribers do get 3 emoticons. They get DD, they get whoa, and they get my hands in the air. Air. It's always a cool little thing to have. "25 jumps. How is it jumping out of an airplane? I've been skydiving once, but you're doing it. It's a little bit different. Me skydiving, you doing it in the military. I'm sure it's different.
Yeah, so there's a slight difference. Okay, so skydiving, you got plenty of time to enjoy your dive and the scenery and all that good stuff. Now, a military jump is a combat jump, so you don't have very much time till you hit the ground. So the reaction time is very quick, and a lot could go wrong in that short period of time. So you have to be ready.
Now, what's the height that you were jumping from?
Ours was 1,200 feet, but during training, it was 800 feet.
That is fucking insane.
That's really quick, very fast.
That's
very fast.
Are you jumping with the chute in hand?
So it's a static line. So as soon as you jump out, it pulls after 4 seconds, or it's supposed to, anyways.
Fuck yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it doesn't, because sometimes it gets cigarette rolled, or sometimes it gets tangled up, or sometimes it just doesn't deploy, or sometimes it blah blah blah. It's a lot could go wrong, and you have to be ready.
That's scary as fuck with 800 feet to fall.
Yeah, it is.
Which is very, very, very quick for those who've never jumped. 800 feet is very goddamn quick. I would not do that. My anus muscles tightened up when you said 800 feet.
It's very stressful. It's very stressful.
Yeah.
I used to have a lot of Waffle House trips after my jumps at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that was my stress food. Kind of like recuperate myself, to kind of gather myself after those jumps. I'm like, I need to eat. I need to relax myself. I need something that I like. That's something that I enjoy. That's something that's gonna help me relax after these jumps. And that's what it was. Waffle House.
DD and Dark.
Open.
DD and Heek, we're gonna switch you after this run. So DD go tank, Heek go bait, and we're gonna swap you guys. I'll reinvite. DD's got a little bit more DR. I need him in back.
How do you like being a bait?
I don't. Fuck, you think? Does it look like I'm doing anything?
Well, you have more DR than Dark. That's kind of surprising,
What do
actually.
you mean? What do you mean I have more DR than Dark?
Not DR, but like TS. I'm like.
Well, Dark
you have more
doesn't.
TS than-
Dark doesn't have a maxed weave. He's missing one on the weave.
That's right. You're catching up to him, though.
Well, it's double coin GVG, and I'm in a guild that is going to be pushing quite a bit. So.
But you don't get double coin from folks using you. You haven't done a double coin, have you?
I have not. I mean, it's just double coin for myself, using me running.
Dark Dueler has been playing maybe longer than I have.
Dark Dueler's
He does have 4 leg DR runes.
I think he's got Full leg DR, right? Full leg, everything there. Stacked, man.
His
Yeah.
DR and his familiars are very, very stacked.
You know, we've done over 1,600 guesses from 1 to 750. Nobody's guessed yet.
Like, oh my gosh, why do you do this to them?
Well, because we have major giveaways, and we have the 700s.
We do.
The 700s are the level 700 plus people are going to be 1 in 1,000.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, you know, like even the guild giveaways were like pretty stacked. I mean, we're talking about Aloe, we're talking about CJ, we're talking about Priesty. I mean, we're talking about folks that have tier 10 gear. Like you can't underplay that, like, by any means. Like, this, we're talking about people that are gonna carry you.
Yeah, that Jansport OP. I don't know why at the start I had Heat go in the back.
I mean,
It was a really bad call on my end. I don't know why I set it up that way. I always have DD in the back because he's got over max. He's got if it wasn't capped, he'd be at what, 82% or something like that DR.
I don't know either.
I mean, Heek's fantastic with his Oblivion, and it's super necessary for your spot heal to prevent your deflag deaths. But, you know,
Yeah.
right now this is where we're gonna test out DD's mitigation with Macho. Man, we're at 1,857 guesses. So, guys, the record to beat, the most guesses I've ever had for a single giveaway is 3,700. Let's try not to hit that.
Please.
I think that was it Timu? I forgot who it was who we were giving away. I know Shintuke has gotten pretty high too. Hey, we got a winner, Lemon. Grats. All right, and we're gonna immediately go into the next one because that giveaway took a while. This one's gonna be Herc. Herc is semi-retired, so he's still active. He's still a really ridiculously OP player. He is over level 500. He is level 536. You normally wouldn't ever see this, but still plays. Just OP. You can't say anything bad about Herc. He's got sets upon sets of everything. He's geared to the wazoo and back.
If I may add, if you have Poopy Sec on your friends list and he decides to go DPS just because he feels like it, and you want that backup bait, you have Herc. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. So this giveaway is actually going to be for Herc and myself. I'm going to throw a spot of myself out there as well for this. And I'm just a
Roman, I appreciate you, man.
little level 450 garbage dude.
Only has the best gear and the top players. Like, come on. Aren't you underplaying yourself there a little bit?
No, I'm too fresh and too new.
I disconnected.
You got disconnected?
Yeah, I just got disconnected for a weird reason. Just like the game just said, I'm gonna kick you.
Did I get DC'd? For me, it's stuck on Heat.
Is it a global DC?
I don't know.
Still hear each other. It's not an internet issue.
No, it's not. It's stuck on. I see it's stuck on Heat. So let's have DD. Are you still in?
I'm not seeing anybody typing either. That's kind of weird.
Okay, mine just restarted.
Reconnect, but it's not.
Yeah, mine's going.
Verify version. What the?
Alright. Well, I think it might have just been you and Heek. I don't think DD got removed. Guys,
Okay.
we have a giveaway running right now for a level over 500 bait tank and myself. So it's not a bad giveaway. if you can use us, please participate. Whether you're in KOE1 or whatever guild you're in, if you can use us or want to collect us.
Oh, Tamu, speaking of the devil.
Come away.
On.
What?
Tamu just logged on online.
Oh, okay. Oh no, if I can see your message, you're good. Oh, was I the only one who did not DC?
Yeah, I guess so, cause what? I just came back online and he just deceived me again.
What is going on? I was the only one. Okay, guys, stop DMing me that you got DC. I don't give a fuck.
dude, I just came back online and it kicked me offline again.
Alright, and you're gonna reconnect to the server and we'll see if that'll be fine there. Hey, we got a winner. That was quick. 100 guess. Not bad. IGN, please. Oh, did you DC again?
No, well, yeah, and then I just came back, so I'm coming back right now.
Okay,
there we go.
You're in. Okay. Alright, everybody's back. Cool.
Jeez, that was weird, man.
Yeah, that was different. You guys gonna ready up or?
I am.
I know you are.
I don't know about he.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
me and back. Switch.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
Oh,
actually
really?
No, I'm not paying attention. Remember we swapped DD and.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. So that was So my cartridge was the only thing that survived.
It must be from the the IP address you're from. It just must be so OP.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm VPNing. Where I'm VPNing off right now.
I don't either, man. I have this one guildie that needs a re-invite every time we do World Boss. And he tells me, he swears that like he he can't he can't rejoin group for some reason, and I have to re-invite him every time, and it's so cancer. Like I don't know what it is, but I'm like, okay, whatever. On where the connection is running, but yeah, I just have to do it.
Oh well, I guess my guildie up-tiered weave. I didn't even know.
Oh, which one?
T3.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure you got weave earlier. I just.
Actually, T3 used to carry me back in like slightly before R6 came out, and he kicked me from his friends list because I was gone a canoeing trip for a week, and I told him I wasn't gonna be online, but I guess he wasn't
He don't give a
paying
fuck.
attention.
Honey Badger. He don't give a fuck.
It's a honey badge. He don't give a fuck. So he kicked me, and now now I'm past him. So honey badger don't give a fuck.
Oh wait. I'm gonna add that person right now. I forgot it's a combo spot with me. Any combo spot with me, I can add right now. Next one's also gonna be a combo spot with me, by the way.
You know what's crazy? There's used to be a lot of folks in K that used to and Num1 actually, and Num1 that used to carry me, and they just kind of gave up. They just kind of quit. It's kind of sad.
So I'm gonna start this next one up a little bit early because it's gonna take a while. It is gonna be a 1 in 1,000. Okay. All right. This is a 2-week temp spot for Ballbreaker and myself.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So this was.
You did it.
I did it. So this is gonna be a Ballbreaker and myself spot.
My gosh, Roman, you crazy man. You're a crazy man.
There's Ballbreaker. I mean, nothing.
Hey, leave him up for a little bit, just so we can look at him for a little bit. Let's look at him for a little bit.
What a fucking creeper. Staring at him.
Gosh, I got my lotion out. I'm ready to go.
Yes, it's a 2-week temp.
They're already going.
I mean, I've had I've had a 1 in 1,000 giveaway done in 3 guesses before. So
Yeah, I've been part of those streams. Where you were just as soon as you started talking, it was already done. It was crazy.
it's completely unpredictable.
What did it say? Lucky loves what?
Balls.
Oh, ball breaker. Get it?
Little balls.
A little LOL ball.
Very nice. I like.
Yeah, this is gonna go for a little bit.
You never know. It just might be somebody gonna get that lucky number.
Hey.
And the ad will come in tomorrow, by the way, because we're actually a day early on that. So it'll come in 7 minutes. So that the previous person who had it runs at full 14 days.
I honestly didn't expect that this many Star Weaves this tier.
Well, they made it easier. I mean, if it wasn't for augments, there would not be this many Star Weaves. You know that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Augments completely changed the name of the game.
Still haven't completely accepted the augments, even though I have embraced it, but I haven't accepted it mentally. And the fact that it makes things so much easier, just like it still hasn't clicked.
Right. Oh, we got a winner! Really? Again? This guy just keeps winning everything. Valley West. What?
All right, hold on. I'm popping another.
I think I already have Valley West. So we're gonna do a little mini giveaway for myself since I was a part of that one as well. It's just gonna be a quick 1 to 50, just for one of my spots.
He stopped. What is going?
Congrats, Django.
So I'm still on my mic. I'm grabbing some water, so just let me know what's going on.
Yeah, sure.
You stream as I'm talking.
Okay. Oh my. Well, while he's gone, we're gonna sneak in another giveaway. This is one that I did not have planned, but we're having fun. We're having a good time, and then the one following this one, it's gonna be after the Q&A. So that's gonna be our big one of the night. A lot of you already know about it because it's been announced earlier. It's gonna be a father and son giveaway, but that'll be at the end of the night. I'm vaping on Animal Looper flavor by Animal, which is basically like a cinnamon toast crunch kind of flavor. So this giveaway is going to be for Nagok and Tuppers. There's Nagok for you. Level 417 from Caffeine. And Tuppers. Tuppers is OP considering it is an alt. Makes it that much more OP. Really solid ruins. Just a solid bait, and sometimes Jeppers runs it as a tank as well. So that's a really good combo of a DPS and a DPS and a bait. So yeah, Jep Tup. We're gonna do that one. That one's gonna be 1 to 500.
All right, boys, I'm back. Hey.
So yeah, I snuck in another giveaway of
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Jep Tup and Nagok.
If you want to include this one also has been a developing friend giveaway, which lives. Fun fact for me, if you guys want to add this guy, he's also a carry for many folks.
Well, I think we're good. I have if you want to send them to me, I can save them for another day. But I think I have one more giveaway left for the night.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, I made sure I hooked you up with lots of friend spots.
And a lot of them will save for other days because I mean I don't interview every day, but I stream I think 4 or 5 days a week. So I do
quite a bit.
Yeah, I do giveaways every single stream. I probably overloaded you with a lot of them. It's all good.
This is a good way to help the community out. So
Yeah, and it personalizes top players, which a lot of people are afraid to talk to people. That's unfounded fear, but it's still understandable. You don't know what to expect when you find somebody online. You don't know how they will respond to you. You know, you're gonna send them a DM and they're gonna say, "Fuck off, go die." No. People are normally not gonna respond to you that way. But just in case you feel that way, here's LuckyCharm. Here I am. This is the way we are. We're just normal people.
Yep. We might be Russian, but we're still normal.
I mean, we might be sleeper cell spies, but we're still normal. As soon as this giveaway is done, Lucky, do you have anything to add before I open it up for questions? I'll open it for questions right after this giveaway.
The only thing I want to just add to this is just like, it's not really much about karma, but just make sure whatever you do to other characters, it's going to come back, and it's going to be what you give to everyone else. There's people that might do you wrong, and then people might do you right. So just make sure you give back. You give back of what comes and what goes. So just happen. So just be what you want to be, man. Because there's a lot of folks that have done me wrong, and they're suffering the consequences in this game right now. And there's folks that have done me right, and they are reaping the glory. So just make sure you are friendly always. Just be who you are, and just also be nice. Like that. This community is built on people that are, just help each other. So just make sure you're the best version of yourself always. Message I have to give you.
I like it. That message of positivity. All right, this one's going for a little while too.
Well, what was it, out of 1,000?
No, it's only out of 500. I reposted.
Okay.
I just pressed the little horn icon in Mobot. You want to know something funny?
What's that?
So out of all the giveaways that I've ever done, the only people that have been DM'd that they won spots from other people, and maybe that person didn't add them immediately, and they DM'd the person whose spot was being given away. The only two was Sills and Novantus. Of all people. It had to be Sills and exactly an admin and a mod, and it's pretty odd that. That's the reason why I had to add that automated message. Because Tater's DM me is like, so Roman, we've been getting some weird DMs. Two people both claiming that they won a spot, and especially when somebody didn't win a spot. A person who didn't win a spot DM'd, I forget it was Sills or Nova, and they got immediately banned after I told them the actual winner of the spot, because they didn't win anything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So they try to bullshit a mod. I think the mod's not gonna come back and ask me, Who, by the way, oh bro, who won my spot? I'm pretty chill, and they're pretty chill too. So they'll come over and be like, hey bro, who actually won? So yeah, that person actually got banned from the BH Discord, unfortunately.
That's hilarious. You know, I've been on the edge before because folks do DM me for spots, and then I have screenshot the rules and regulations of Discord, and I'll like screenshot them to it. I won't say anything else. I'll just be like screenshot, and I'll circle the spot where it says you're not allowed to do this and you should not do this. And they're like, well, you shouldn't be a dick about it. I'm like, I didn't report you. I didn't do anything negative against you. I'm just letting you know what the rules are. The rules that I myself had to follow. You know, it's just like,
right.
I'm like, sorry for letting you be aware, because I might have just saved you from someone that might have reported you later on if you can't continue to do this, and you would have got banned. Like, you should be thanking me, like, not like being mad at me for like, hey man, hey, you shouldn't do this kind of thing. Like,
I pop the insta block. I just insta block all day long.
Man, oh,
I have over 4,800 people blocked. So.
I thought I was being mean, but dang, Roman, nice.
I don't
man.
respond. I don't waste time.
Yeah.
I don't waste time.
Yeah.
If you're gonna cancel in my DMs, I'm not gonna. It's so much easier than me doing copy and pasting of rules. Why am I gonna go through all that garbage?
Yeah.
The block button is much
I usually
quicker.
send them a. Dang, man, I should probably start doing that.
I'm not gonna waste my time, especially if you're cancerous. If you're super chill about it, I'm gonna be chill about it. If you're gonna be cancer, I'm gonna be cancer. You know?
Yeah. There's folks that try to guilt trip you, and I'm like, delete.
It's unnecessary. I mean, the majority of my blocks are not from. Oh, Satoshi, you won! Congrats, man. The majority of people that I have blocked is from an old server I used to be an admin on for a bot with over 300,000 users. So that's really where majority of my blocks come from.
Was it from this game?
No. So it's a completely different bot.
Ooh, nice little map there.
Common? Oh, the Crubble?
Yes.
Oh, I blocked those two, Elo. I don't. You're gonna DM me and try to guilt you? No, block. Go on. I'll add you if you win another giveaway on stream, but doesn't mean I'm gonna unblock you.
Aww.
Yeah, of course, all the time. And I don't care. I'm running this stuff. No, I always go back to bait. I always go back to the build that I use the most. So
Squish. Yeah, Squish.
That's Jumpers Tuppers, by the way.
Oh yeah, Squish. Answer your question is yeah. I always especially back in last year, I used to have multiple I ran like tank, bait, DPS, whatever. I ran, and I used to get a bunch of messages. Oh, when are you going back to this build? Blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I'm just doing world boss. Leave me alone. You know, I'll go back to whatever. And you know, this build, I made sure to. I'm just going to be DPS and leave me the hell alone. You know, so yeah.
Especially with you, since you were a oblit tank for so long.
Yeah.
And that kind of.
Yeah, people got used to it. Yeah. That wasn't me. I was only doing that because that's what people really needed, and that's what I needed at the time. But then when it's world boss time, I need to fit what people needed me to be, so in order to get my mythic, so I can get my star weave. And you know, it was just annoying. Yeah.
Healer lucky? There was a healer lucky?
Yes, because I would do Arsenal with Urgoff, and that build would heal crazy back in the day.
So guys, we're gonna go ahead and open it up for questions. If you have questions for Lucky, we're not gonna do personal stuff, but you have questions about Lucky's gameplay, general questions about Bama. Questions about the military and his career. How he got into the military. Would he suggest you join the military? Whatever kind of questions you have, go ahead and throw those out. This is your opportunity to do so. I am PopX. I was curious why you are scared of Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know who that is. And that is Fragno, and he's the one that wanted to give away a random friend giveaway tonight.
Okay. We can throw it out right now. What's his IGN? Well, actually, no, we can't because we're doing Q&A right now. Never mind. That's gonna spam through chat.
Fan art. I'll probably do another fan art when I'm at level 500. Hey, Lackey, bro. Do you? Yeah, I do spend a lot. Boy, a lazy boy. Lucky as some of active duty. What made you leave something as prestigious as range? Well, so the reason I didn't go further and I decided to further my career, I got married and my wife told me that I need to pursue my education and use my benefits, and also it's something I also respected because she also has 2 masters and undergrad. She really encouraged me to push myself and to be better. Lucky as someone. Okay, so yeah. So that answers that. That's why I got out of something prestigious as that, because I wanted.
Okay, you're still on that. Never
mind. Yeah. The requirements to join the KOE is 400K, but at the moment we are full, guys. We are beyond. We may have to up our requirements because we have exceeded our requirements and nobody is short. So that may have to get reevaluated. Let's see. Now playing these.
What was your this person's asking, Anthony Rose asking, what was your first ever mythic?
First ever mythic was actually it was the headpiece from tier 7. It was the and I just recently actually exchanged it for mats. It was the headpiece that gives you damage as long as you are at full health, and it was the tier 7 R3, I believe, and from Trials and Gauntlets, I think, and yeah, that was my first mythic.
Alo's asking, how tall are you?
I am 5'8", sharp, without shoes. Without shoes, I am 5'8".
I like that. I like that. When you wear your platform heels and you put on your full drag, you're a good 6 foot.
That's right. I have been gaining solid through working out. So anybody interested in working out, I am huge. I don't want to say meathead, but I love fitness, and that's actually my concentration and my degree. So if anybody that was interested in that,
kinesiology.
I am in college, so actually a physical therapist.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's what I'm going for right now, and so fitness and body and how it works is my major field.
Okay.
So I love these questions about how many centimeters are you and how much you weigh and how does the body function.
Well, how many centimeters are you? I mean, that's a rough question. It's more of for Lucky. It's more of how many millimeters are you? Where was that sound effect? I have it here somewhere. Where's my ba-dum-tsh? I can't find it.
It's over 9,000!
Do you remember what your first set piece is from Lazy Boy?
Yes, I do. And as a matter of fact, it was my first it was the bow from it's the bow that gives you 4% dual strike and also a ton of ricochet and whatnot. It's the I forget the name of it, but it's early set and seven. It was like tier 6 or 5 or something like that. And but it's the angelic looking bow with feathers and stuff, and that was my first set. My first complete set was actually induction set, and then it was so yeah. Truck door bite was my first one.
What's his name? Fifnar's running Trug right now.
I actually saw him. Him and I were actually at a competition for a while. As far as TS and level, and he left me in level. I don't know as far as TS, but
You can do the math. It's on my screen.
he's
4,382. Oh, he hasn't up tiered his weave.
I'm like, wow, I'm like by 200.
Yeah,
like that's not right.
He hasn't up tiered weave, yeah.
And he told me his scenario, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So we spoke because he used to give me a lot of shit, and then we're just like, you know what, we're good buddies. We just like to give each other shit. So
No, Fifi's cool like that. So,
no, Fifi's super cool.
Wang's asking, as a longtime player, how do you think about a healer in BH? There is not many healers in BH because good pets can carry team. Is healer necessary in BH or maybe in the future?
So I definitely agree with your question. I do feel like they need to focus more on the healer perspective as far as sets go. I myself in tier 8 was a huge luminary healer, and I had so many high hopes for it, and then I was highly discouraged when Inferno was doing a better job at healing than luminary was, because so many folks would just get the luminary yak blade, and they were like, hey, I have a 4 out of 4 set piece of Inferno, and I have a yak blade, and I can heal better than the luminary. And I was so triggered, and I actually wanted to quit. And so a lot of things like that, when you're so set on your roles and that you put everything you have into it, and then you get let down because the developers didn't think it through. I was so triggered because I put thousands. Very triggered. And by the way, just to let you know how that came about, I did 25 rerolls for the last piece because the last piece wouldn't drop when I was grinding it and Trials and Gauntlets. So yes, and I've also emailed the support team telling them I rerolled 25 times because I was so triggered, and I grinded that F out of it. So yes, I am very passionate about the healer set. I hope they bring it and make it relevant and make the healing pets, please. Yes. So if that
rejoin the damn world boss.
Sorry, I had to explain that thoroughly.
Can't multitask at all.
I had to explain that. I had to explain that because that was a lot of
I felt it. It came through.
Yeah, screw them. All right, next question.
Can you make a GoFundMe campaign for Winter to up tier his Unity from tier 9 to tier 10?
Oh, you're one of them. You're one of them. What do you call it? What is it when you?
It's useless.
Yeah,
and
Roman,
it's
you got
trash, but just for fun.
For fun. If you want a for fun thing, yeah, man, you're on your own.
just to up tier. He already has Unity or tier 9 maxed. What the fuck is the difficulty in going up one more tier? Oh, Bill might actually do it. I'm guessing Winter won't, but Bill might do it. Bill's a fucking troll, so we'll see. I think Bill's working on a tank set last time I talked to him.
I'm actually working on my tank set for the new Ancient. that I'm actually expecting just a little theory out there. I'm actually expecting a new ancient to come out after this their little gig of times 2 world boss not world boss drop. That's what I'm expecting. They already have locked what points and what TS and what difficulty and what augments and familiars you need in order to take on the new ancient. So they already have that locked in, I'm pretty sure. And also, as well as, any missing, if you want to buy a little more TS, here you go, double GVG coming in. They already know. They're just throwing it in. And, if you want to get up there eventually, and if you're thinking long term, hey, this is the game I want to play, this is for you. And so if you want to do it, so that way we can all see each other at the top, and so that way this all is going to come together, because the Ancient is going to come out shortly after the Guild versus Guild event. And I don't know, it's a little bit of guesstimation going on, but I think that they're also going to come out with bosses and sets, perhaps. Maybe a little bit overthrown there, but, I'm just guessing they might, because, we don't have an Orlag, or we don't have another tier 10, and they might just come out with that. So you never know. That's my little 2 cents.
Lazy, you mentioned a deflect pet. I'm going to guess you meant deflect accessory, because there's no such thing as a deflect pet. He's asking your opinion on the deflect accessory.
There's a deflect accessory, okay? There is one, and it comes from the PvP. All right, and you have to place first or second to get this deflect pet, and it's actually pretty good, I believe. But it's also very underplayed, because even with the new world boss set they came out with, Melvin Factory, that allows you to double your what do you call it? Your enchants, your runes, and it's still not enough to make it. And this game is all about efficiency as far as tanking. Perhaps it might be a good build if you achieve that build GVG, but it's not efficient in any PvE scenario. So I would highly discourage going after it, and it's very hard. So maybe somebody like SS1 that wanted to do it for fun perhaps could do it, but it's not efficient at all. And if you want your money's worth, I would not do it. This is your question.
And the DD's rolling out with the math already.
So 31% deflect is trash.
Not too good. I mean, it's fun for GVG, but it's just an alt, just another build.
Exactly, it's another build. You don't know what you're getting from it. It's RNG, and if you play this game long enough, you know RNG is your enemy. So,
I mean, yes, redirect is OP, especially now. It's going to be OP in GVG. I know I have tanks and baits that are going to be stacking it for GVG. Throughout all of GVG, I'm going to be running DPS because I don't have a deflect build. But that's going to be the GVG meta because of that deflect cannot be redirected now. So folks are going to get their face ripped off with ridiculous deflect tanks. Like I'm pretty sure SS1, Poopy Sec, and Rare are all going deflect. Basically, that means don't battle K. You shouldn't be battling K in GVG anyway, but just in case you were thinking about it, expect your face to get redirected the shit out of. Just so you know.
Yep. And, I actually went out of my way to build and tier 9, I went out of my way to build a tier 9 block DR as for PvP and PvE purposes, and I thought this was going to benefit me greatly, but I'm in a way, I'm glad that they fixed those PvP problems and made it more efficient. But at the same time, I'm like, man, out of my way to get those, um, leg rune blocks and those leg rune enchants blocks and that upgraded block accessory, and now it's just like, oh, you could do that with oh, you could just get whatever you can get this awesome set, and you can just have it attainable right there and there if you want it, so it's just like and they also made it less because now you can, the redirect thing that Roman mentioned and all that good stuff. So it's just like, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm following you guys because, I'm a DPS and I could care less. So,
Lucky, how many years older is your wife to you?
4 days younger.
Oh, she's 4. Wow, you guys are close.
Yeah, that was pretty cool when we met. Yeah.
Crazy. So you guys have
And now
you
it's
probably
just
do a
like-
combo birthday, I'm guessing. 'Cause I like to celebrate
Absolutely,
my birthday the whole month.
Oh yeah. So we're like, yeah, it's our birthday, and so what's funny? It's like all our friends are really good friends like to have their weddings on our month, so it f's it up. Oh my gosh, they all love to put their month, and we're just like, okay. All right, yeah, we'll be there. Why not? Just like, it's just another birthday. Why not? We'll be there to your wedding. So yeah, we have to suffer that.
Anthony Adam pretty much answered the question for you. He's married and happy, and how can he not be lucky?
Yeah.
Pretty much sums it up.
If I'm just gonna throw it out there, but October is the best month out there.
Nice. You got Halloween and 2 birthdays, huh?
And just a ton of birthdays actually. Lots of my friends and siblings. Yeah. Let's see what Bit Heroes aspect. Is LuckyCharm lucky? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I know what you're asking now.
RNG. How's Lucky Charms RNG?
You want to hear this story? So I was looking on the downside. Okay, I put in 3 million points and 2.5. Between those, I forget because I was pushing so hard. But I put in those points into expeditions, and I got my Twitch, and then I was just like, man, I really need that Oblivion. On the last day, it was a couple of hours left till expeditions were over. I got my Oblivion. The only other mythic I cared about finally dropped, and I was just like, you know what?
Not bad.
This is how the Lucky Charm works.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. So if that answers your question, it's pretty good. The Lucky Charm has the drops.
Nice. Not tonight though. Tonight's
The
been kind of
irony.
shit. I think I got what?
Honestly,
Did you get anything?
I haven't got shit tonight. No, not even a leg.
I got 1 leg. I saw it flow through earlier.
Damn, I haven't got shit tonight. Like, we only had like 2 or 3 losses out of all the runs we've gone.
It's been a pretty good clear rate. I mean, they're not fast runs.
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
not designed to be fast. They're designed to be clean.
Yeah, and we haven't got crap. That's really.
Yeah.
And I got a bub running. I'm like, I'm ready to go kind of thing, and nothing.
By the way, guys, my friend over at Soup Hiltzy from Australia is running a big giveaway tomorrow. So if you're looking for more friend spots, he has a stream running, and all of us BH streamers, we're a big family. Lucky Charm stream, Dark Dueler streams, Swiper streams, Hope streams sometimes. We're all a big streamer family here. We support each other and help each other out as much as we can. Hiltzy has a big giveaway tomorrow. Go to the Friend Spot channel in main Discord, and you can find out more details there.
Wait, somebody asked a question. A question for Lucky. What in your thought the Lucky or the charm on the what? S1192. What do I love on Bit Heroes? My biggest thing about Bit Heroes is honestly the community. I love my my guild. That's like probably the biggest thing I have going. And Bit Heroes that like really keeps me ground level is just like, hey man, how's it going? Every morning we like check each other out on how we're doing and how everything is going and how everybody's job's been going, and then we get to vent a little bit about what all is going on in our lives. We don't talk about just Bit Heroes. We actually talk about life. And that's the coolest part, because a lot of us for the community, and we're here for each other. We're not here to see how many legs or how many sets or how many mythics we get. That's just bonus. That is just bonus. I would really plant yourself in a community that you feel comfortable in, and
what LuckyCharm loves about Bit Heroes: number 1, his guild; number 2, Woe Ranger; number 3, Woe Ranger; number 4, Woe Ranger; and then number 5, the community.
Where's Woe Ranger? I'm gonna have to block her if she doesn't show up.
Yeah, she's creeping. She's always creeping.
Oh, bro, man.
Woe knows.
Woe is amazing. She drew me once naked, and I don't know how I feel about that.
The maple leaf was too small. I saw it.
Yeah, man. I was just like, man, that's not how Adam and Eve started. Come on now.
Quite for French girls. Yes, Woe is a she.
Woe is very much a she.
I did the old hand pass. Like you just turn around and then your hand slowly grazes across a certain body part just to verify. I'm just kidding.
I felt something.
Yeah, there was no dong da dong dong dong. No.
Oh, she had me guessing for the longest where she was from, and man, I asked so many questions once I found out. Learn something every day.
Hey. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start finishing up here. We're going to do our last giveaway of the night. We're going to close it up for questions. And our last giveaway of the night is a father and son duo. Most of you guys would have guessed by now. But it is Dan Colero and Noctis. Both of these spots are perma spots, by the way.
LuckyCharm and Roman? No, I'm just kidding.
Right. You ain't taking my money. You ain't my son. Fuck out. But yeah, this is going to be our last giveaway of the night. So for those of you who don't know, Dan has recently hit level 700. Level 706, actually.
You got that level today.
Yeah. OP. It's just OP.
And then there were 4.
Yeah. One of the few 700s, and you have your chance of getting Dan today, alongside his son. Here, Noctis. I think so.
Yeah, Noctis with Lis, yeah. Or Yeah, LIS, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna have you guys work hard for this because this is a level 700 permanent spot. All right, so this is not a temp. This is perma. This is gonna be 1 in 1500. Go ahead. Well, it's gonna be like 30 guesses. Oh no, we're already past 30. And past 50.
What's the allotted thing?
1 in 1500.
100. Okay.
It's worth it. I mean,
Oh, absolutely. Dan is number 2 in the game as far as level. That's like for that.
and honestly, he's not far from Bike and Ball
Tech.
and TS.
Yeah.
So he pushed PvP a lot of times, and those giant pushes in PvP really gave him that TS.
Oh yeah. I mean, Dan. He's definitely coming up, and he's definitely. You can tell by the level that he's after number 1. So, I mean, if you guys don't feel it, I mean, I just hear from us, from Roman and I. This guy is definitely after it. Remember when Ball Breaker was coming up, and everybody was crazy about Ball Breaker because. He was new, and he also was just wailing like crazy, and he was just coming up so fast, and everybody was crazy about Ball because, so much potential, and guess what? He ended up one of the top players in the game. The same thing, if not more, about Dan. I mean, this guy is going nuts. I mean, just imagine how much it takes.
Frostbeard. Very cool.
Frostbeard?
Yeah,
Frostbeard got it? Frostbeard got it?
Yeah.
Isn't he already OP?
Frostbeard's pretty OP, but everybody can use a Dan in their life.
Yeah, everybody can use a Dan. Everybody can use a Dan.
And I love my German and Austrian community. They really support my stream quite a bit, so.
Yeah.
Always happy with them.
Oh, that's right. He is German or
Austrian, yeah. He's one of those two. Either Bratwurst or Ostrich, I forget which one.
Nice.
There's
Yeah, I
always a
haven't
better
got-
carry.
Got too familiar with the Austrian and the German community. Because I know what is it, Disordered? That's German.
Majority, yes. They have about 17 German players.
And then you have the the German Bid Heroes guild, and
They have
I
a
know
few of them. There's a few German Bit Hero guilds.
There's a few, and they've always been on our tail in all of the events. They've never beaten us, but they've been really close, and I've always kept my eye on them because they've been so close. And I've always thought they're gonna come up on us any day now, and they have actually. They've been right behind us every time, and Frostbeard, I have noticed you guys, so keep it up. Good job.
Do you want to do 10 cosmetic ratings before we shut down the stream? We'll still run, but I mean shut down the stream. So.
Sounds fun.
All right, guys. We'll do 10 cosmetic ratings. If you want your cosmetic rated by LuckyCharm, let us know with your in-game name, and we'll give you that good old rating on a 1 to 10 scale.
Yeah.
Let's open you up here.
Yeah, you picked the right guy. I actually love cosmetics. I always get the cosmetic bundles just because of the cosmetics.
So
I'm
here's
one of those guys.
Here's S11922 on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you think?
That's so. I'm not gonna lie. He has that wooden, elfish kind of, druid look. But I've seen that too many times. I'm gonna have to rate that 4.
4. Oof.
4. Yeah, I've seen that too many times. I've even done it back when I was younger. It's just too common. It's too common. It's a leg.
Satoshi.
Okay, Natashi, I can pay some respects to this because this cosmetic actually did cost to in order to get this cosmetic and so forth and so on. I will give, but this is still a common cosmetic look because of the body and the helmet he's using, and the body that recently came out. I will give this a 6.5.
Right. Next one we have is Lazy Boy.
Ooh, unicorn. I'm gonna have to give this a 3.5. I mean, you're talking about your guild cosmetic that you get from the accessory, and then you got your common headpiece from from events, and then the basic stuff that you get from starting the game. I have to say a 3.5.
And here's Adlam with his weird cosmetic.
That's actually a pretty good as far as size goes. For the headpiece, as far as the headpiece is really hard to make it because it looks awkward, but this guy actually looks like a bird slash a turkey. I actually feel the turkey vibe from this guy.
I was thinking like a tentacle monster.
From the head, that main hand maybe, but from the whole perspective, he was able to make his body look like a little chicken turkey. I'm actually gonna have to give this guy that's actually pretty good. Like, that's so basic, but at the same time, because it's so basic, it's so good because I've never thought of that. I'm gonna have to give this guy an 8.
8? That's the highest rating so far.
Yeah. Yes, this actually very creative, like a turkey bird look. Like, the body actually is the right size for the whole structure. I like it.
All right, here we
All
got.
right, I've done that build before.
Wang C21.
Wang, I've done that build before thousands of times, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give you a 5.5.
5.5.
I mean, it's still impressive because he has the mythics, and the leg, but it's just so basic. I like the gold because I myself love gold. If you look me up and see how I build my character,
Fucking
I
Persian.
I like the czar look, the czar.
Yeah. It's more Persian. It's not attributed to czars anymore. It's attributed to Persian now.
Yeah. But I appreciate the gold and of course the chest, from the accessory, or not the pet. But at the same time, I just I don't know. It's a good try, but I think that's also a 4 for me.
Oh, you gotta. We have to. Both of us have to rejoin the world boss.
Crap! Sorry.
We got so and then whenever you rejoin. Yeah. Raid Tuppers.
I like my cosmetics, man. I like my cosmetics.
I hear you.
Tupers. Okay, you got the little karate kid going on thing.
So I think it's the Street Fighter look.
Look. You have that cut off head with the bleeding syrupy look. Blood, and then you have the just the fighter look cosmetic, and then you have the weapon. But there are better weapons that I have that I personally know would go better with that, as well as accessories and pet. I honestly would give that also a 4.5 because I've done a Street Fighter look myself because I'm huge on cosmetics. And if you ever think I could do a better one and you doubt me, go ahead and DM me and I'll give you a shot. All right, you judge me at that point. We got this little Wizard of Oz, little Grindolf, little Harry Potter look, little like the white. There's the gray. There's Wizard, the gray, and there's the white or whatever. I dig it. I can see where you're coming from with this. You do actually put a cosmetic together because of the body, even though the body is simple to get, but the headpiece and the weapon actually does go well together because of all the white and the slight gray and the shades. I do see how you put the pet and the offhand together to make it match, except whenever he vomits a rainbow. But that actually is pretty good. I have to give you a 6.5 on that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 6.5. That's actually pretty good.
Rejoin the world, boss.
Crap, sorry.
It's all good. We do it between ratings.
Reinvite me. I'm gonna grab some from my honor.
Right.
All right. Okay. I'll get Thor. Um. There's too many colors going on with the dark look you have. It almost makes you look like you're bald on the head because you have so much color coming from the back, and then you have that, cut off head, and then you have the pistol. Really go together.
What's the
I'm
number?
not really digging. Give you a 2, man. I
Oof.
don't dig it. The cosmetic doesn't go together. The wings and the body head does not go together at all.
And then your Gildy, the Afro tentacle.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna be biased about it at all because he's my guildie and I have to be straight about it. Okay, he did mention to me earlier, the tentacle and the hentai and all that good stuff that goes along with it, but the purple and the brown does not go together. I do enjoy the fact the story that I developed myself, that there's always the the Aquaman that always rides on the octopus or whatever to destroy the blah blah blah. I do enjoy the tree that's ingrown inside of the octopus, so I do see that story. I don't see it being the best because the color options are not on par at all.
What's the number?
I have to 5.5.
Oof. Alright,
But it's not there, yeah.
There's Frostbeard. Oh, Jesus.
Frostbeard got it, huh? Yeah. Wait, what? The Frostbeard? Oh, the Frostbeard. Okay, he got the PJs. He got the big old broccoli tree looking thing.
That just looks like a tree. It doesn't look like broccoli.
Man, have you had? Do you eat broccoli?
Broccoli doesn't have it's more clustered.
Is that not clustered to you?
That's sparse. I don't know.
Sparse. Okay. Well.
It's broccoli.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, those leaves are pretty big. Okay, well, I'm gonna take that look on it. He can blame you for that. And he can let's see. I see the scar. I see the demon pet. Okay, I see the demon pet. I'm trying to put the story together because behind every story there's a cosmetic, color, function, and everything that comes together. Like dabbled and every angle. Like you can say, oh, there's a little bit of color because of the blood, because it's a little colorful. There's the sparsely tree, with the little brown, and then there's a scar and there's a deep dark in there. I'm gonna give it 6.5.
6.5.
Because average looking. I'm not gonna lie, it's very plain. It's very, 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 very plain. Just nothing stuck out to me there. He tried to cover every part and really overtook.
Our next one is your Gildy Aloe with the
Aloe.
super.
Aloe, I hope you're Aloe, I hope you're on because I'm gonna judge the F out of you.
She's here.
Oh, she's here. All right. So we got the pink going on. You know, she actually does have the contrast going on. I myself actually, my art in 6th grade was hung in a museum. So, sorry, but I am slightly efficient in art, and you know, so I'm a little judgy. So I do have going that contrast going on. I do see that, you know, with the pink and the baby blue and the dripping blood from the you know, she does have that color code going on, and she does keep it safe. She does keep it safe because it's not too much going on. It's very simple. It is very simple. You know, she got the mount, the shield, weapon, and really all. You know, the pet fits in. You barely notice the pet. You know, you see the pet, but you're like, oh, I almost didn't even realize the pet because of the hair. You know, she plays it very safe. I do like it though because it's very clever. You know, I will give her a 7 because that actually does go together for once. You know,
Second highest rating, not bad.
really
Yeah, your highest was Adlam at 8.
nice. Okay, yeah. So that you know, that actually made a lot of sense to me.
All right, so we had a few more who asked for it, but we're gonna finish it up. But this really scrubby dude, rate his kind of lame looking cosmetics that everybody's using right now.
Yeah, very, very. What the fuck? The very, very average. You know, you look at it and you're like, wow. You know, everybody has this cosmetic. Most of, you know, if you think about it, most of the people do have diadem.
Yeah, I have it. I've never run it as a cosmetic.
Everybody has it, and you know, because it does look so good, everybody uses it, mainly to show it off because they have it. But you know, this is almost a double.
Guys, throw your
double
numbers
dip.
on. Throw your numbers out for Lucky. He rated you. You rate him.
I have to describe it, and I have to give people that have sat through this an understanding of why it is what it is. You know, so you do have that. You know, the double dip because, you know, you do have the diadem equipped and then you do have the diadem cosmetic. So then you are like, well, if you have it, why are you showing it as a cosmetic? Well, because it does fit with the dark scene and the dark flames that are coming from the dark body that recently came out. All right. Now you have the dark flames coming from the weapon, which is a little fruity because it is a little bit of pink going on. But then you're like, where's the rest of the pink going on from? And then you do have that offhand, okay? You have that superstition coming from your offhand. You got that pink, you got the purple coming, and then you do have the hearts. The heart matches the weapon. You cannot deny it. It's the same color. Okay, so you do have that, and then you have other shades that are coming from the weapon that do kind of match the rest. You know, honestly, if I had to be honest, and I had to give it a match, it's not my best work. I do have to give it a 6.
Wow, you rate yourself really fucking high.
Is pretty high, but I do like it and I do enjoy it. I have to give it a 6 because the colors actually do go together. And they're not just like unmeaningful, and there is a story behind it. That does give me a satisfaction that, like, hey, you know what? This is not totally random. And if you guys thought that my opinions were a little offset, send me a DM, which I will read. Please tell me the story behind your choices. What is the choice? What is the character option? What is the role? What is the whole set behind it? Tell me, because some of those, you know, are rated lower, and please include the rating I did include on it, and tell me why, you know, the what I included and why you think it should be higher and everything, please, because I will ask you why you thought it was, and if you can prove me wrong, I might find a spot for you. I might. And there might be other options in the guild that I might find other spots for you. So please let me know.
This is not a fucking
If that
art
encourages
gallery.
you.
We're supposed to do 10 fucking reviews. This ended up taking an hour.
Hey, I got more if you want. Come on, let's go. I'm ready.
Jesus Christ. Rejoin the fucking world boss.
It's actually still fighting the world boss.
Wow. That's still.
Yeah. Go finally.
Alright. Fine. Dark Dueler,
Yeah.
fine. Let's look at Dark
I
Dueler.
see
Dark
it.
Dueler will be the last one, and then we're gonna end the stream, actually.
It was his birthday recently, alright? I'm gonna have to be a little harsh. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh!
Lives in a blue house, the blue Corvette, and the blue little windows.
He went with the Save a Life Foundation. You know what? I do like the Halo. You know, the pet actually really goes. The pet actually goes better than the pet they provided for the cosmetic. So actually Dark actually did really well on combining those together. The pet roll dice combination. The uses is really nice. But a story behind it. The skull and the face, if you look closely, actually does show a little bit of like begging for mercy, like, hey, I've gone through this and I need help. Please, like, help this. To make a cosmetic, that it should have been Dark Dueler, actually, because he does show that, like, hey, I'm not like evil, I'm not anything, because you know that cosmetic they made is basically a ripoff off of the second expedition cosmetic. Was the same thing except different color, and it looked kind of evil because of the horns and everything else. You know what? Dark actually resembled its Save a Life Foundation, and I think they actually should have used that.
What's the fucking number?
I'm gonna give it a 8.5.
Damn! Highest rating yet. Love it. Alright, guys.
Actually,
Go ahead.
yeah. Actually, I really appreciate that. Yeah,
Alright, guys.
a Dark actually, well, I love it. I love his cosmetic. Very humble.
Alright, and on that bombshell, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night on the stream. Lucky, if you want, we can move over to the Discord lobby, if you go with that.
Okay.
DD
Yeah,
can come
let's
over.
do it.
And everybody else, have a good evening. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did here. Hope you guys learned a lot about Lucky and how in shambles he is. Yeah, that's LuckyCharm for you. Join KOE1 when they are recruiting. They have strict requirements, but they are a good guild that can take you a long way. You can watch back the stream to know what requirements those are to join KOE1. And the guild leader is Becca Boo. That's BECCABOO. And LuckyCharm is also a officer there. So there's 2 points of contact for you right there for KOE1. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming. Bye bye.